You're a teeth whitening provider and you have no clients. Let's dive in to why. Welcome to Whitening Wednesday. I'm Rach, your guide in the teethpreneur industry. Each week, I'll share insider tips, inspiring stories, and practical advice to elevate your business. Tune in and let's make your success shine. Before diving into this week's episode of the Whitening Wednesday podcast, make sure you check out our sponsor, Fern Whitening Supplies. Friend, if your chair time is over 90 minutes, we need to chat. The Ultra Accelerator is exactly what you need to reduce your chair time, cut your cost, and expand your results. Chat with Fern today on how to revolutionize your teeth whitening experience. www.fernwhiteningsupplies.ca. We can't wait to help you shine. Okay, the episode today came to my mind because so many of you have asked me about this. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of you are doing incredible and are fully booked. But of course, when there's always one side of the coin, there's the other side of the coin. There is a large majority of you that are struggling, that you are not getting bookings. So let's find out why. First things first. Ask yourself and be really real with yourself. Did you talk about your teeth whitening business today? Think about it. Did you mention your business today to at least one person? I bet the majority of you, that is no. A reason why you aren't booked is because people don't know you offer teeth whitening. I know that seems so silly, like, duh, obviously people know I offer teeth whitening, but I was exactly where you were. I thought that just because I had a business, I had a website, I had social media, that everyone in my local area knew that I offered teeth whitening. And truth is, no one knew I offered teeth whitening. I mean, obviously the patients that came in did, but there obviously was a large majority that didn't know. So something as simple as ensuring that every daily interaction that you make, you mention your business. I know it's easier said than done, but something as simple as you call to book a vet appointment for your pet. Chat with the receptionist, and before you hang up, you say, hey, by the way, I just opened a teeth whitening studio. If you or any of the staff members want to learn more about teeth whitening, let me know. Easy. Hey, you're standing in line in Starbucks. You're chatting with the barista. They're like, oh, how's your day? Oh, great. I'm just heading to my teeth whitening studio. You're picking up an order from Chick-fil-A. Hey, can I drop off some business cards in case you or any of your staff members want to get your teeth whitened? I highly doubt they're going to say no. I hope you get where I'm going with this, is you need to ensure that you're having the conversations so that people actually know you offer the service. And social media can be so great, but we forget that social media is an algorithm driver, right? So if you're not consistent, if you're not hitting the metrics, you are not getting shown on your Instagram. Yeah, you might send a post, but maybe only 3 people ever saw it. So yeah, the people in your geographical area, they don't know you offer teeth whitening. Sometimes you really have to get out there with word of mouth advertising. So that would be your first goal. Make sure that you're at least minimum talking about your business to one person a day, and then grow on that as you get more confident. And of course, depending on the seasons, what's going on in your day-to-day routine. Whenever you're making new interactions and it feels appropriate that you could just bring up your business, you don't have to be salesy. You don't have to shove it down their throat. Just be like, hey, I have a teeth whitening studio. It might not be for them, but I bet they might know somebody that would be interested. In casual conversation, it's going to come up. Someone's going to be like, oh, I wish I could get my teeth whitened. Or, oh, I wish I could get a tooth gem. Well, now they know where to go. So if they don't know you offer it, they're not going to know to book it. Number one, why you don't have bums in seats. Number two, why you don't have bums in seats. This, I need you to not take personally. I need you to get very serious with yourself. And this is going to backtrack on past episodes that we've done. If this is just like a fun side gig to you, then this next portion isn't going to be as detrimental. But if this is for you to build a business, to replace an income, to really have that full line of business resources, then this might sting. What is the environment like? Do you have them just on the back of a couch chair, not even in a mobile setting, but just at your house? You don't have dividers up. It's very much in your space. It's not a division of a business in your personal home. Yes, you can have great home spaces, but does it feel like you're sitting in somebody's living room and you're just watching TV? Or does it actually feel like a business? First thing is, if you are feeling that it's really hard to show the difference between your home environment and your business environment, then that could be a flag right there. Maybe through your advertising, your environment isn't comfortable to them. Maybe these people that you are advertising to are looking for more of a professional setting. If that's the case, then jazz it up. Figure out what you can do to ensure that it feels like a different space than your actual home. Again, there are so many great home businesses. I'm not saying you have to go sign a commercial lease. What I'm saying is just make sure that there is that difference between your home and your business. Also, what about the environment of a single provider to a dual provider? If you find you are struggling getting bookings, then play around with different options of offering couples or party bookings. Everything's more fun when you get to do it with a friend, a spouse, etc. So make sure that you have package options that you can see more than one person at once. I've talked about this a lot recently, but people are looking for things to do and as a group. Girls' night, friends' night, the list goes on, even like book clubs, etc., paint nights, all these things that are doing so well need either more fun ideas or you need to create your own market on just teeth whitening alone. So for example, depending on how you're set up, maybe at like a book club night, you could piggyback off of that club and also offer teeth whitening that night. Or you're setting out on your own and offering this as just teeth whitening only. You're not piggybacking off of already established industry nights, you could say. So figure that out. Is your options available for fun, right? Teeth whitening can be fun. And since we are boosting confidence, being in a confident environment and also in a confident setting, maybe a person's been afraid to book with you because they just aren't confident to come by themselves. So that is one thing to think about. What's your environment like? From there, maybe your environment is actually perfect for your ideal client, but they're just not aware that it's perfect. So ask yourself, wherever you are marketing or your landing page or where your potential ideal client could go find out more info, do you actually show your space? Do they understand where you're located? If your home environment, I totally get not putting your address just directly on your site, but they should still have a general idea on where you're located, as well as you also should put down the specific notes of, hey, there's close parking, or hey, I'm in an accessible area, so there's no stairs. I mean, the more you put out, the more your client's going to feel comfortable coming to you. There's been lots of times I personally have been looking to book services and I've been hesitant because to me, like the space, I don't understand what the space is like, especially if it's somewhere that is downtown in a bigger city. Like I need to know exactly what the parking situation would be like, etc. So these things you need to make very well known. Okay. So that's something is really think about your environment for your ideal client. So I should backtrack back to when I kind of mentioned like, hey, are you just throwing your client's head on the back of a couch? If your ideal client is, say, a student, they're probably down with that. They're probably okay with that. To them, that might be comfortable. But if your ideal client is, say, the more passive income generation, where you're looking at 40 plus, then I highly doubt that's going to be something that they are comfortable with or enjoy. So again, really think about your ideal client and does your environment match your ideal client? Now let's talk about something I have talked about many, many times, but lots of you come through my DMs and the first thing I do is kind of give you a little look over on your social media profile. And if I can't find these 3 things instantly, I automatically know what your bookings are like. Okay, here they are. Number 1, if you don't have your name, I need to know who you are. Unless you are a full teeth whitening clinic with multiple providers, your name should be in your bio, or you should have a highlight of exactly who you are. I should know who I am going to for my service. Your email or a text number. If you only have a message option, that's a flag because especially with all the new technology updates that come in again and again, there's so many times that you can DM somebody and it goes into the request folder, right? If you're not up on checking your request folder, there might be questions or inquiries or even bookings that you're missing. So you need to ensure that you have a contact for your email and also a number because texting is like the new email these days, right? We want to be able to contact you conveniently. Bonus marks if your email is a professional one, okay? You want to ensure that you're giving off that professional environment. So don't have your Hotmail address from grade 8 in there. Make it a professional email. If you do have the budget to actually have your domain email, then incredible. If that's not in the budget, still make it a professional business email with whatever account you're working with. So if that's Gmail, Hotmail, Yahoo, etc., you can do free ones. So just ensure you have a business email. From there, you must have a booking page. I do not care what you say because guys, booking pages, there's so many different options that are free. So if you're trying to do this on a budget, then there's still no excuse on why you can't have a booking option. If it's something as simple as a Google Calendar booking, do it. I need you to have a booking option because playing back and forth of, oh, I'm available this time. Are you available that time? Oh, I don't do that night. Can you do this night? It's not worth your time. It's not worth your client's time. And instant bookings is what we want. So that means you need a booking page because you want that person to book on the spot. You don't want this back and forth. You don't want that delay. So ensure you have an accurate booking page. Let's round up. So first thing is, if they don't know you offer it, they don't know to book it. Make sure you're talking and making it very clear in your local community that you offer teeth whitening. Remember, social media, you don't care about that a teeth whitening provider in 5 other states over know that you offer teeth whitening. You care about your local geographical area that wants to book you. So make sure that you're localizing local hashtags. You're staying on trend and commenting on local businesses. You're engaging in your local community. That's what you want to focus on with your business account for social media. Local, 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 local. That's actually a good little side note we should chat about. If you're focusing on your local community, hashtag teeth whitening, hashtag teeth whitening technician, etc., isn't worth it for you. You want to be doing, let's use Toronto as an example. Toronto teeth whitening, Toronto beauty services, Toronto dental visits, Toronto local businesses, Toronto small businesses, Toronto, Ontario, etc. Those hashtags and local tags are going to be much more valuable to myself offering a teeth whitening service in Toronto than just putting in teeth whitening technician or teeth whitening tech, etc. Because if I'm hashtagging my business into teeth whitening, that's going to go worldwide, right? Like bananas. What are the chances somebody in Toronto is going to find that tag that's not actually tagged to Toronto? Very rare. So yeah, you might get some engagement. Yeah, you might get some views, but that means nothing if they are in Texas and you're in Toronto, right? So really hone in on your local area when you are putting out any social media. Next thing is that environment. Ensure your environment is matching your ideal client. Environment. Now the last piece of advice I have for you. If you want patience in your chair, you better not be advertising longer chair time than 90 minutes. Okay? Bam, mic drop, etc. Guys, nobody wants to come see you if you're offering a 90+ minute service. You have to be under 60 minutes. And I don't mean your light time. I mean your chair time. If you are doing 60+ minutes of light contact time, that's just also really wrong. We need to chat. That's doing more harm than good. You have to be under 60 minutes from start to finish. That's the only way you're going to get bums in seats, because this day and age, there is not enough time in the day for anybody. And that means that if you want people to come see you, you have to be worth their time. And you don't want to take up a lot of their time. You should easily, in 2024, be under 60 minutes for a chairside teeth whitening session from start to finish. So if you are marketing that you are 90+ minutes, you got to change that. You got to work on your process. You got to work on it all. Okay, friend? You really, really need to reconsider your business model if you're over that 90-minute mark. So if you are a teeth whitening business and you do not have clients, I hope these tips and tricks helped break down where you can make some adjustments to ensure that your business will grow with abundance and move forward. As always, reach out to me, send me a DM. I love chatting business tips with you. Our new website, the team should have together. So then the Mentorrach new website should be up shortly. And you're going to see all these fun new things we can do to work together to help grow your business. But we're in the last 90-day stretch here of 2024. And that means that let's finish the 2024 season strong and have our business ready to skyrocket for 2025. We'll chat soon, friend. Thanks so much for listening to another episode of the Whitening Wednesday podcast.